Good morning. Is coffee and chaos? Tourniquet Tuesday.
How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody is good. Ooh, coffee's good. I was ready for that. I tell you what, it's my office in here is a mess, but we have been playing with DMR radios. I know some of you may have been down that road, but for me, this is my first in-depth journey, and it's so far so good. I was gonna complain about it being aggravating, but I don't guess it's really that aggravating. I don't need to complain because what the heck? I'm thankful I know enough about it that I can get through this thing. So, anyway, let's say our good mornings. Ground fog. Justin B. What's he saying? This is like 5 o'clock in the morning. A 3-year-old came to me demanding a popsicle. 1-year-old is screaming in her room. I guess I'm back to catch the lives at their scheduled time. Oh man. All right. Bobby Bama, Arkansas Minuteman, Bad Dream, Brown Coat. Good morning, brothers. Miss Sharon, good morning. Good morning. Demo Man Don, what's up, man? I tell you what. How was everybody's weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? Nobody did nothing crazy. What's up, Pilgrim? Good to see you, man. What I was gonna say though, DMR radios got these bad boys right here. They what what's the name of them? UV32 DMR or something like that. I don't know. They can do GPS. Oh, that's funny. Those things are sensitive at Universal. Very sensitive. I used to work there. Yeah, I never would imagine when I worked there that anyone I never imagined I'd even have a product for sale at that time. That was a long time ago. A long time ago. I wasn't even 20 years old. Let's see. I guess I was 18. Yeah. That's pretty funny though. The boo-boo bag set off the metal detector. They're like, what all you got in there? On the ground, brown coat. On the ground. You're just holding the boo-boo kit.
You want a Band-Aid?
They're like, nah, man. What the hell else is in there? Well, I always throw an extra couple of 9mm rounds in mine. Because you never know. I try to put little things in there, that you may need. And that's just one. I'm just kidding. I don't. That was a joke. That would be funny, though. I bet somebody out there does. As many of those damn things as I've sold, somebody out there does. My guess would be the that little metal or aluminish wrapper thing for the sting relief is what I'm betting. Yeah. Pilgrim is like a it's like a full type material. It's some kind of, like I said, aluminish. But yeah, it's like a full, if you've not used the sting relief yet. That's what holds that on there. So I don't think, no, I don't have one right here with me. I got Tourniquet. We got a Tourniquet though. It's Tourniquet Tuesday. Got our wad with us. Didn't have the sting in it. What a, I don't know. Which I guess the lining of some of those little packets. I don't know if it'd be the burn gel, hydrocortisone. I don't know. That's pretty funny. Man, the universal I can't imagine now. I cannot imagine now. It's probably 10 times crazier than it used to be, I'm sure. Light Fighters Anonymous. Good morning, brother. I need to email you. I need to email you. I was wanting your input about some medical stuff. I need a real expert's advice or opinion. And by that I mean you. I saw a funny I sent it to Bobby Bama. Golly. I was having a brain fart and bad dream about how presidents negotiate. Now this is just funny. I just thought that I got a laugh out of this. Let's see if you can see that. The top one is Obama, and he says, "Let's negotiate," and the terrorist says, "I blow shit up." Biden says, "Let's negotiate," and the terrorist says, "I blow shit up." And then when it gets down there to Trump, it says, "I blow shit up," and the terrorist is like, "Let's negotiate." Just thought that just hit a funny bone. I just thought that was funny. I'm like, well, that's his one way to do it. You definitely want them to try and negotiate with you. I would not want to be the one to seek, you know, a terrorist out to negotiate. Like they need to, you know, be the one requesting that. Yeah, Pilgrim. I mean, anytime I'm not happy with him, I think about the alternative, like where we could be if, you know, it was Kamala. That would be crazy. So I gotta say that, he's not doing horrible, but hell, there's always gonna be things we're not like on board with. You know what I'm saying? The Blazing Saddles negotiation tactic. There is no negotiation. It's terrorist. Yeah, I mean, that's how I see it, Pilgrim. Bad dream. Trump worries me 100%. I mean, I will say the situation he kind of got thrown into worries me. I mean, there's a lot of shit he's done that I'm not. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, thinking of the alternative, it's that's not good either. Trump kissed the wall. He's a 4-8. That's a possibility, man. That is a possibility. Yeah, and I'm with you. I'm with that. I'm not gonna say he's the agent, but makes you think. The influence that's coming to him. Brown. If you're not worried about anyone in political office, you're blind. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not worried about him. I guess before I hate him too much, I think of the alternatives, and they really suck. Modern Minute Man, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Enjoying our coffee this morning. I gotta get back with the group. I was showing everybody in here a while ago. This is the radios. I don't know if you read the messages yesterday. It's the DMR radio. It's pretty neat. I feel like the text feature that, like, there's sometimes where I'll do the group text and it'll go to just one of them, and then I have to resend it, and then it'll go like normal. And I'm like, why the flip didn't that work the first time? I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. We're getting there. Yeah, bad dream. That's very true, and a lot of people need to understand that. Like, I don't know why. Like, there's stuff I don't agree with Trump on, but when it came to him and Kamala, I'm gonna be voting Trump all day, every day. I do not understand a lot of these people. It's like, well, I'm not voting since I don't like, either party. It's not about you're not marrying the person. This is just the next 4 years. That's it. 4 years. Possibly 8. Depending on the candidate and the situation. But vote for the lesser of the two evils. That's what I tell people. You're voting for the lesser of the two evils. That's all you're doing. You're just trying to project the country in a good direction. That's all voting is. Or your city, your state, etc. That's all you're doing. People don't need to. I don't know. People get hung up and they're like, "Oh, I'm not voting unless I agree with everything." Like, come on, man, get real. But yeah, that's a good point. Bad Dream. The Modern Man. Almost bought one the other day. It's on. If you want to make sure you get the exact one, it's on my Amazon store. They have a exact model of these that looks identical, and you're gonna think you're getting a little bit of a sale, and you're not. They're not DMR radios. They're just analog radios, and they don't have GPS or any of that stuff. Good morning, Teresa Buchanan. How are you doing, young lady? Billy, good morning. Trying to make sure. Told everybody. Dude, we've talked about that Bad Dream. I'm kind of thinking that too. They're going to roll Gavin Newsom. What do y'all think about that? I think that too. Especially like, have y'all noticed? And I'm not like following this stuff in depth, but have y'all noticed how it seems like he's been making some down the middle comments? It's like not quite blue side, and you know what I'm saying? So I think that that's a big deal. I think that's kind of them, like Bad Dream said, prepping him. I'm surprised they didn't use him as pastime. I thought they were going to. And that leads you to believe, like what Lightfighter was saying, if Trump ain't controlled by somebody else, it's like, I don't know. I didn't feel. I mean, we saw the Democrats, they'll obviously change their candidate without the people's voice at all. They don't, it's not a democracy. It's their, you know, communist party, basically. But I thought it was pretty crazy how they didn't use him. I honestly thought they would have went there. But anywho, serious question. We got real stuff coming down the pipe. Brown Coat said, how are the DMR radios compared to the UV5R? And in case I didn't mention, these are boofwangs. These are like they're not cheap, but they're cheaper DMR radios. These are $100 on Amazon. But how is it compared to the UV5R? Well, I will say this. You get a lot more radio. These are a lot more complicated, if you will. These are not as simple. With that being said, you're gonna, like, I can hand a UV5R to someone, lock it on a channel, or show them how to change channels. As long as I got it programmed and be like, hey, do this, this, and this, you're gonna be good. This is how we talk, okay? This you're not just gonna hand off to whoever has this radio needs to know a little bit about it. These are like little computers. It takes forever to cut on. Let's see. The when you go into the menu, you got man, it's crazy. You got text messaging. It's got this feature where you put all your channels, they call it zones, but categories. So you have to change that. You can put all your channels in it. I like it and hate it. Like here I got GMRS, FRS, MERS, emergency. I got my digital test channel in here, weather channel, and then I got all. So that's neat. Yeah, it does. You can do digital encryption. Oh, let me try this. I'll show this to you guys real quick. I'm gonna do a video on this, so don't think this is the only time you're gonna see this. Let's see. Let's do this one. I know Bobby Bama was so kind. He actually bought 2 of them, and he's letting me borrow 2 of them to play with to get everything dialed in. I had 1, and then I was telling him, I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and buy me a couple more. He's like, well, just use mine. He's using his head is what he was doing, because he was like, well, if I let him use mine, number one, he can figure out how to program it, and he already have mine programmed. I don't blame you, Bobby Bam. I would too. No, that was very kind of him, actually, to let me do that. So yeah, that's how we're figuring it out too. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna use a UV5R here. Let me turn that down a little bit. Okay, that's already. Somebody's already doing something on it. Dadgummit. I ain't got time to mess with that then. I gotta pick me a cleaner channel today. I did kind of pick a common channel to set up my digital test on. But anyway, really cool feature on these is the GPS feature, which I just saw a comment come in on. Oh, thank you, Teresa Buchanan. Yeah, if you want to buy one, it's on my Amazon store. So, Gavin Newsom just signed a bill in California. No more Glock sales because they're so dangerous, right? Crazy. And yeah, Bobby allows digitally encrypted transmission. So yeah, this thing has GPS on it, which is really cool. And I was playing with that yesterday. And let's see, I doubt it's, yeah, I don't have it yet because I'm in my basement and just turn the radio on. But yeah, you got your latitude, longitude, altitude. You got your speed you're traveling at, time, date. And the cool thing is, if you'll see in the bottom left there, it says send. You can instantly text that to your team. Like if you build a group with these DMR radios, which I have all these on right now, you can instantly send that information. So you don't have to like do all this stuff. But you can say like multiple sentences if you needed to in a text message, and when it goes out over that frequency digitally, what I was going to show y'all is a standard analog radio or whatever that may be trying to listen to you. All they're going to hear is a little weird sound that goes, that's it, like just super quick. That does 2 things. Number one, they have no idea what just happened. But number 2 is if someone was trying to locate you directionally, that's not a long enough transmit. Like they may get a general area, maybe, but they're not gonna have enough of a transmission to really pick up on you. That could be good. Oh, and that is a good point, Modern Minuteman. So he said that's great, but could be used against you if one in your group is caught and they have the radio. So first off, unless I know someone has been captured, I can't pick up their GPS. Like all I can do is tell people where I'm at, and that's all they can do to me. But here's the real cool thing. These, you can set these up to have a password. You can set these up to have a password. That way, I was thinking about that. If you got captured, as long as you don't give that password up, they can't look at anything. They would have to be very tech savvy to get in this thing. And I don't know for sure. It would be cool if it had the feature, like if you input the wrong password 3 times, it erases itself. That would be cool. Northern Hillbilly, good morning, brother. Sassy, good morning. EDC Patrol, good morning, brother. Good to see all y'all. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. But again, it's not without some flaws. Like I've said, and another thing that really bugs me that I've noticed when it sends text messages, it's a hit and a miss. Number one, if it goes through, but number two, like on my end, when I send it, there's been like 9 times out of 10 almost. When I send it, it'll get through to everybody I'm wanting it to, but it'll tell me the text failed on this end. So if I'm out here by myself, I'm like, well, shit, I don't know if it went through or not. You gotta wait on a reply. So I guess my advice to someone using these, send your text twice. So if you do get a text, confirm with someone quickly. And on that note, you may be thinking, damn, that'd take forever to text someone. Well, you can go to quick text. I set up a bunch of quick texts, and you can see it says like Roger, negative, standby, are you good, status, in position, need assistance, need medical, and then I put red, green, and this is just all I got now. You can set up hundreds of quick text, so you're not having to spend tons of time sitting here texting, because that's gay. No one's going to be doing that. You need quick text to be able to just be like, good to go. Like, you know, and if you need, like, if you text someone location, I do love this. Like when the radio's on, this is a quick location. Click and hold. This is your GPS coordinates. And then, like I said, it's got the send down there. So you just set up send and you click your contact. And that's another thing. Each DMR, each team member, we're in each other's contacts and we have a group. So I can not only send this out to the whole group, or if I just want, say, my team lead or the last dude that asks for my location, I can send it just to one person in the team too. I don't have to send it to everybody. So it's got pros and cons. I think it's pretty neat. If you're trying to keep a low, now if you're trying to hide from a modern military, like United States military, a first world military right now, you're probably not going to want digital stuff. Now, if you're against other Minutemen, and per se, it'd probably be pretty good, because tracking devices and what's it called? I can't even think of it. But anyway, things used to listen to radios, scanners, they are going to pick up a lot. Primarily analog stuff, some digital. So you may have an advantage over some of that, because I mean, the equipment to track analog stuff is expensive. The equipment to track this, you could probably multiply that times 4. How much money you're talking. But anyway, that's some of the stuff I've been working with. It is not for the faint of heart. Again, these are on the cheaper end of the spectrum. when it comes to DMR radios are $100 a piece. However, that's great, but the software for it is not, I repeat, not user friendly. It is quite the journey to figure that out. Thank you, Jesus. I have a little bit of experience doing this type of stuff, and it's still not a cakewalk for me. Now, if you buy, I've been looking at the BTEX. I'm probably going to download that software today just to experiment with it. I don't have a BTEC DMR radio, but I know for a fact they have very good customer service. I have one of their mobile radios, and it's a UV25X4 or X something. Anyway, very good radio. I've done a video on my Forerunner setup, and I talk about the radio. I need to do a review on just that radio. That Cracket unit is going to be used to try to pick us up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And the way, what little bit I've seen of that thing, Jay, is with those, and I'm gonna send you guys. I was gonna do it last night, but it's late when I got in. We were at a band booster meeting for my daughter, so we got a lot of cool stuff in the works for that. But yeah, it's been. That's another thing. I know. I don't know if I've made an announcement in our Signal group, but Jay, when football season's over and my kids kind of get a little bit of downtime, it'll slow down for me. But what I was gonna say is doggone it, brain fart. When all that slows down, I'll be in there a lot more. But yeah, I was gonna make a video last night, didn't get around to it, so I'll do it here in a minute. Let's see what else we got. Oh, thank you, Teresa Butt Cannon. Is that right? Oh, you share. Okay, there's the link to the radio. I guess that you got that out of the Amazon store, I guess. Swanky Paymata. Northern Hill, but yeah, it is. I would say this is more gonna be beneficial if you got a team. Like, honestly, here's something I was thinking of. I was gonna talk to you about this, Bobby Brown. I don't know if I would sell these. I don't know. I may individually, because they're kind of useless. Like, the features of it are kind of useless if you're just by yourself. And to program someone in to add their DMR codes, to set up the channels that work in your group, because you have to add their DMR code to your contact list. You have to make a group with them in it, and all this stuff, et cetera, et cetera. That's a lot. Like, if you just buy this and it's programmed, you don't have any contacts in there, and then you have to add all this shit. You can do it on the radio. You don't have to have the software. Very time consuming. Very time. And you talking about menu to navigate. Like, it's insane compared to a UV5R style. But I honestly thought about like buying sets of 4 of these, programming them all together, and buying one of the Harbor Freight like Pelican cases, or their version of it, and having just a set of them, like selling it that way. Granted, that would be very expensive. Like, even just for the baseline of 4 of them, that would be very expensive. But at least you would have a proper working set of DMR radios out of the box, like ready to go to do what you need. You don't have to adjust, change anything. So anyway, that's just my thing. 2, yeah, you at least need 2. So yeah, the reason I just bought one is because I knew I was going to download the software, and regardless of having another one, I would at least be able to figure out how it works. And once I got a little bit familiar with it, that's when I was just happened to be talking to Bobby Bama, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get me at least one more." And he's like, "Well, I've already got 2. I ain't even opened them." He's like, "I'm gonna give them to you and let you experiment with them, and I'll get them back from you when you figured it out." So right now I've kind of been on the fence about and see, here's another thing, the BTEC DMR radio I like. So this is $100 just for the radio. That's like nothing done to it. You got to figure all this stuff out. That's why I like, if you bought it from me, it would be probably $200. And yes, $100 extra because yes, it is that much work to get that thing operational. A DMR radio from BTEC is like $300 for just the radio. I don't know, but I'm assuming, and that's why I'm going to download the software today. I'm betting the programming software is a lot more user friendly. And I know BTEC is a USA based company, even though the products are China. The company's based in the US, and I know for a fact because I had it, or I just needed an extra part for my UV25 and mobile radio, not a handheld. And man, their customer service was awesome. That made me feel really good about that company. So I was like, I don't have a mic hookup. Bro, it's almost, you don't buy one, you buy 2. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. I've been thinking about making sets of radios that I already sell, like doing something like that, like sets of 3 or 4, or maybe just 2, maybe just sets of 2. I'd say a set of 3. It's always good. I'd rather have 3, have a backup, because if one radio did die, at least you'd have a backup. Modern, yeah. Yeah, when we was talking about having like a set of 4. On DMR, I'd want a set of 4. I'd want a set of 4. I don't have a mic hookup or a headset. What are we talking about? Redneck Prepper. On this radio, was you talking about on this one? It's got the Kenwood, the 2-plug Kenwood, same one. So if you got something that goes into your UV5R, it'll go on this too. So, I'm about to jump off here. I gotta go get kids ready for school. But oh yeah, brown coat. Yeah, I would say you're probably looking at 600. Like probably 600 for the because you gotta keep in mind, I do for all my radios. I do waterproof cards. I got breakdown sheets of the radios, everything on the radios. I don't know. I mean, part of me would want to. I don't know. I hate doing that. I was gonna say making an option, but I'd probably throw in better antennas. Throw signal sticks, BNC adapters on all these. That's another thing. Same BNC adapter that works for your UV5Rs, AR5RMs, AR152s, all the other ones that I've been reviewing. It works for that one, so that's cool. You don't have to have different adapters. Redneck Prepper, good morning. I saw Lawfully Armed. Good morning, brother. You're not. What? What did you say? Cracks bagging? Slishman? No, Slishman's come rap now. So I guess everybody talked about how I did them. It was a matter of time, though. Yes, but wouldn't it be worth it for team? Honestly, Northern Hillbilly, yeah. To have something like that would be, and I would have to add a quick reference, or maybe just a quick. I'd probably laminate it too, so it wouldn't get messed up. Kind of like I do for the repeaters. I've got like an instructional sheet for how to use your tactical repeater. But and that's something that you can set this thing up to work as a repeater. I don't like doing that. I don't know. Like the tactical repeater, I like that because I'm not dumping super expensive. And guys, on that video that I've done, like people get mad at me because the tactical repeater costs a lot. It's for the labor and everything and the know-how that you're paying for, and the programming, obviously. You can, in the video, before I even said I sell them, I literally, in pretty good detail, I thought, went through the entire process of how to build them. And I even reference the book that I used for the instructions to build it. Like, it's got the detailed instructions. I just showed you how to do it. So I don't know. People bitch about that, but tactical repeaters, a lot of people like those. They work. I like them. Anyway, back to, you can set this up to work as a repeater on itself. The amount of customization in each channel is crazy. But anyway, what was I about to say? I didn't get a chance. I should have said this earlier. I'm gonna be starting a backup channel soon because YouTube, as most of you have seen, acting pretty dumb on the gun stuff. The backup channel is basically gonna be, it's still gonna be the same. It's just gonna have no gun stuff. And that's not because we're being a bitch about anything. It's because, like I've said many, many, many times before, YouTube is a tool to get in touch and reach all of you. And so we can know each other. We have to utilize the tool for what it is and not like try to push the rules and all the, like, be stupid. Like, we can't be stupid about it. Once we do like in-person gatherings and things like that, obviously we can talk about whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. But here on YouTube, gonna have to play by their rules because it is their rules. I don't have the money to start my own platform. I don't know if you do. If you do, go ahead and do it and we'll all jump on there. But so when that does come down the pipe, it's gonna have, I'm gonna be putting a bunch of radio and medical, land, that, that kind of, all the Minuteman skills aside from the firearm stuff. This channel is going to operate as normal, and we'll see what happens. I'm still going to try to. They still say they allow gun stuff, and I'm trying to abide by their rules. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, Miss Sharon got me a while ago, and yes, you're right. It's time to go. I got to go get kids ready for school. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, drinking some coffee with me. I appreciate all of you. Y'all stay tuned on the yeah, they're sending a message. That's no doubt. Northern Hillbilly. And thank you, Bad Dream. And Teresa Buckhannon, thank you. And thank you, Northern Hillbilly, again. So yeah, if you guys need anything, there's your code, prepared 10. Hopefully I'll get you going you do need anything, if you are looking for comms, I still think good old analog comms are great for just everyday folks, for everyday preparedness. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. The DMR stuff is cool, but it's very, I'd damn near say, mission specific. Like you really, I wouldn't waste my money on it unless I needed it for a specific reason, because these can do analog too. I have regular analog channels on these too, so if you're gonna be doing both, you can do that. But for the time being, that's just where I stand on it. And I don't know. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys. Hope you all have a good day. Get some tacos. Be sure to pick up a tourniquet if you need one. We have a few left in stock. I actually have a bunch left in stock. The only ones we're down to a few on are the Sam XTs. I gotta get some more of them. But guys, I was sitting here reading and talking. Go subscribe to Grunt Proof's new channel. Yeah, he's got a few now. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. And that's what's kind of got me thinking, like, I'm gonna get me an extra one. To maintain comms though, one of the best ways to do it, regardless if I do get zapped today, go to the website, get on the email list. That way, if something does happen, guess what? I can send out an email to everybody. Here's the link to the new gathering, right? So it's a good way to, or it's my way to stay in touch. And it don't matter if YouTube zaps us or not. Hell, I can send videos through, I can put videos on my website if I had to. We bypass YouTube altogether. But I meet a lot of new people this way, so that's why we do it. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. God bless every one of you. Y'all be good today. I'll see you Thursday evening or Friday morning. And if I don't see you then, have a good rest of the week and God bless. Be safe. Catch y'all on the flip side.